neoclassical tapping. Finally, you have made it this far. You have come this far in your journey of classical mixed with metal, and you've come to the right place. So that was an E minor chord progression using a 1, a 4, and then a diminished 7 chord.
You see, on the guitar, we can do triads in a lot of different ways, like this.
So that would be E minor, A minor, and then D sharp diminished. It sounds a lot like Moonlight Sonata, right? That's because it's derived from it, except not in C sharp minor, we're in C minor instead.
In Moonlight Sonata, he uses mostly diatonic triads, but in this case, he does do a very cool pattern like this. It's kind of a weird way to do it if you're alternate picking.
So I did a 1 chord, and then I did a 6 chord, and then a 3 chord, and then a diminished 7 chord. So whenever you try to make up these really cool tapping licks, especially with neoclassical, you're going to want to really make use of that diminished 7 chord, but also with these major chords in between, it sounds very diatonic. It sounds very proper, if you will, and that's kind of how classical music is derived from. Next lick was in G minor, and then I used a little bit of a diminished scale in there on the D string, but then I followed it up by changing my key into C minor. And how did I modulate there? Well, think of it like this. If we were in G minor and then I did a diminished scale followed by G minor to C minor, almost think of C minor as that pivot chord, because C minor, I'm basically playing it as a subdominant chord, a 4 chord in G minor, or I'm also labeling that as the tonic of my new key, because then I play an F minor, which is a subdominant chord in C minor. Just think of it as if I'm using C minor and changing it from a 4 chord into a 1 chord.
This first formation of D minor is a little bit strange, but I figured it out and I actually kind of like it.
Did a tonic chord into a diminished 7 chord. But think of it like this. You need to really make use of your inversions. Now, what is an inversion in music? Well, an inversion is when you take a scale with a root, third, and fifth and you flip it. So that way it's, I don't know, third, fifth, and root, or fifth, roots, third, something like that. So if you're still just a little bit confused about the music theory behind neoclassical, you need to check out my video of neoclassical metal music theory. That's going to help you out tremendously. I break down the chords, I break down the scales, the arpeggios, and where these things kind of derive from. That's it for this video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Please, again, check out my other videos on neoclassical material. It's really going to help you a lot. Links in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.